Okay, and I'm back. Hey everybody, it's me, Dark Ephemera, Dark Arts and Crafts, and we are back putting together some building blocks. Building blocks, that's right. Okay, let me get my stuff together. Once again, I lost one of these pieces. I'm just going to stick it right over here. Oh my god, every time I touch this, I feel like I'm destroying it. There we go. Just stick that right there. Okay, these are the leftover pieces and the tool from the first set, and as you can see, these little sticks are what connect the sets together, connect the bases together. Okay, there he is. New set. And this should be Godzilla. I mean Kong. Sorry, this should be Kong. So here we go. Oh, dear. Let's see. Awesome. So, I'll keep out the ones that say #1. There's the book. But here is a close-up of what we're going to be working on. Kong, another burning building behind him. Awesome. Oh, and he's got the axe, of course. This is going to be great. So, set #1. This is a lot of the glass and steel tower. Oh, there he is. The main figures themselves are basically just two halves. Like you've got the body, you've got the arms. Looks like the legs are attached to the main body. He's got 6 anchors on the bottom. This has got to be for later. I'm going to put him back in the box. This is also a 1. This is not numbered, but it's the outside of the building. So I'll put that away. And here's a #2. That's going to be later. Little #2s, fire, and some smoke bubbles. It's so great. I don't know why I think that's hilarious. Okay, more #2. Looks like Kong's arms and hands. Awesome. This is the starting base. And another #1. And I don't know what that one is. I'll put that in the box. So this is a much smaller card than the other one. It's hard to see. It says Panlos Bricks. Panlos Bricks is the company that makes this. And there's a QR code. Can't really see it. Sorry about that. I don't know what it does. Panlos Bricks. Got the this is official Toho, official Legendary, official Monsterverse 2022. And it also says in bricks, maybe? I'm not sure. I don't know what that is. It a backwards H in bricks? I don't know. Kong. Yeah, this is a great picture. It's not what the figure's going to look like, but it's a great picture. This is also cool with the helicopters. I like it. This is like something from Skull Island. I like that picture. There was something in this one too that I was like, I'm taking this out and framing it. This picture of Mecha. I just want to frame that. It's so perfect. This Kong is cool. Okay. So the first thing we do is build the city block. Okay. Looks like we need some brown. I think it's mostly this. Right. I like these felt trays that I have. They're full of cat hair, but they're really good. Oh, where's my garbage can? Ooh. So yeah, I think I'll talk about Kaiju number 8. Okay, in this first bag, this must be the first bag because the tool is in it. Tool is always in the first bag. So now I have 2 of these things that I don't know how to use. Okay, great. Let me make sure this is centered. Okay. So yeah, I was going to talk about Kaiju number 8. 1, 4 of these. Most of you've probably seen the TV show. I decided to start collecting the comics or manga, sorry. And let's see that. Enjoyed the show tremendously. And I think season 2 is coming up. And there's also been some information about a in-theater movie. The way they've been doing lately for anime. So I'll probably go do that. 4 of these. Okay. My stuff's situated here. So you won't be able to read this, but you can watch me stumble through this. I really like the beginning of the show where you have this world where there are people who have to clean up after the kaiju. Of course you do. Of course you do. It's ridiculous. But they move from that very quickly because the main character of Kafka Hibino, he wants to be in where he thinks the real action is, the people who fight the kaiju. But then because he's so familiar with kaiju cleanup, he ends up having like this huge knowledge base. So yeah, the kaiju cleanup people are really pretty important. But then friends of mine, as we've often argued over this, is like, well, why don't the cleanup people talk to the fighting people? I'm like, yeah, well, there's probably a class distinction. Like, they'd probably be like, well, why? What can they tell us about this? We're the experts. We're the ones killing them. And we're all like, that's so stupid. But yeah, it's probably just a class thing. Is there a particular side on this? No. But then I heard that there was going to be a sort of B-sides version where they do talk more about the cleanup crew. I needed 2 of those. There we go. So yeah, so they'll be talking about the cleanup crew at some point, I hope. Okay. 2, 3. Should be 4 of these. Yes, right here. And 5 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because when they started just talking about the killing, it was remarkable how little they knew about anything. Meanwhile, the cleanup crew knew a lot about their weaknesses because they had to cut them up. So yeah, I think I'd like to see this B-sides where they just talk about the cleanup crew. I think that would be funny. I think that would be a great show. Or I guess it's just in manga phase at this moment, so maybe at some point they'll have this. Oh, that goes in the middle. I was gonna say I got 5 of these. And this goes this way. And how many spots? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1 down, 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Right there. Nice and solid. Looks like it's 3 and 3. All right, good. Because based on what they're talking about, they've been fighting kaiju for generations. And all I could think is, you're not doing a better job of it, or you don't know where they come from, or they just kind of just appear. Seems kind of odd. So at the moment, and we're talking March 2025, I believe there's 11 volumes out. I have to check to see if there was any others. Oh, you don't see my, here, I'll take my, I can see if you want to see my rooting through box. I also like to put the tiny ones in one of these smaller ones. Maybe this one, slightly larger one. But I like this large flat surface. But these containers are small enough for me to slip into a Ziploc bag and just use and just keep it like that. So I'll just set that aside for now. Okay, just continue building the wall with the bricks on the outside. Cool. Nope, did that wrong. Sorry. Boring. Okay. There's that. Bricks on the outside. More foundations. Keeping an eye on the time. I like to go to an ending spot, but you never know. I could be struggling. I could be tired. So we'll get as far as I feel like it. Someone's playing a tuba down the street. You probably can't hear it, but someone's always playing a tuba down the street here in New Orleans. Let me get some water. Okay, oh, I guess I needed that pack of large pieces. Yeah, this one wasn't numbered. Oh, no, it is. It's number 1. Oh, duh. Bad me. Tuba. That's a commitment. Let me tell you. He's carrying that thing around. They're all like, man, I wish I'd played the flute instead. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Oh, I see. So these go 1 in on each side, like that. And that should fit. Yes, 1 in. When the professional tuba players are walking through the French Quarter getting to their gigs, carrying this massive thing. Just like, yeah, I bet you wish you'd learned the piccolo, huh? What are you thinking, playing a tuba? Oh, that is not snapping in nicely. I can see that. I'm just gonna wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. There we go. I gotta wiggle, wiggle, wiggle it in. So I think the second season of Kaiju number 8 is coming soon. The first season took up, again, I wanted to sit and reread the books so that I could talk a little more intelligently about it, but I was I read the books. I read quite a few of the books, and when the show was on, well, actually it started like this. So I'm interested in finding out about anything kaiju related. So when I went to G-Fest one year, I ended up picking up a couple of novels, which I haven't. They're kaiju related. And people were talking about Kaiju number 8. And so I was like, well, I'll look forward to it. I don't know what it is. I'll look it up. So I went home and I looked it up. And it just so happened that, like, within a month, the TV show was going to start. And everybody was already gaga over it. So I started getting the manga. And I read the first couple of volumes. And I thought, well, this is really cool. Oh, I can't wait to see what this looks like. And then I kind of was like stopped. Because I think I got like 6 or 7 volumes. And I didn't want to read them. Because the show was going to start. And I kind of wanted to see. I was torn between reading the manga first or watching the anime first. I kind of did them simultaneously. But I was able to then track the anime to the manga. And, you know, the usual. They shifted some stuff around. They simplified some things. They made some things more complicated. That's the way it goes. Okay, 2 more of these. And 4 corners. 4 corners that look like this. 2, 3, and 4. Yes. So this is with the corners going in. Nice. Okay. So, a very enjoyable time watching the anime at the same time as reading the manga. And then I got all excited and I started, once the show was over, I kept reading the manga. And may have been my mistake because, ooh, I spoiled myself for the future. But I was like, you know what? I think there's millions of people in Japan who have also spoiled the manga for them, the anime for themselves. And it doesn't matter. Like, you still want to watch it, you know? At any rate, I'm looking forward to the second season. I'm going to probably catch up by rewatching the first season, by rereading all the books that I have. And it'll just be fun to see what it's like. Awesome. A nice solid surface with what could very well be underheating, like heated floors from ancient Rome or something. You know, you just pipe the hot water in, or heated air into here, and it'll heat the floors. Cool. Okay. So white pieces. How long is this? Flat white. Okay, a long one and a short one. They're not telling me how big it is. And then white triangle pieces. Okay. Oh, here we go. This looks like it. I think, do I want these in here? Yeah, sure. I'll put the really small ones in the other box, but I think this will be fine. 4 of these triangles. 2, 3, 4, and 1 rounded piece. See everything. Everything looks pretty good. Okay, I've been going for about 41 minutes, and so far it hasn't randomly shut down on me. So last week, not that many people were watching my stream, but if you were watching and it cut out suddenly and inexplicably, don't worry, I filmed it, and it's all going to be on my YouTube channel. Search for Dark Ephemera, and you should find it. Okay. Let me put this in the corner. Let me see if I can't count. I messed up last time because I grabbed the wrong size thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, that's correct. And then that goes that way. Okay. Do I not put a corner in there? No, you don't. Okay. And then 2 down. This goes in. This is another really cool streetscape, which I'm looking forward to seeing. The Godzilla one, the street was really cool with a little tiny house and trees. I think these little green dots are going to be trees. And I don't know if there's a little tiny house in here or not. It doesn't look like it, not obvious. Okay, this one is perplexing. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, 6, starting here. Here? Let me count that. Yes. Okay, right there. And then this one, hugging this corner. I'll hold it like this so I could see if I'm doing it right. Okay. It's kind of like this. So there's that, that, and that. Okay. Very perplexing. But count the dots, right? When in doubt, count the dots. So, 2 with dots on top. 1 with a dot on top. 1 that is flat. 2 angles, and a short one. Is that short enough? I think shorter than that. Flat. mean, maybe it's it because I don't see another one that's shorter. That's the same length. It doesn't quite look right. It makes it look like it's the size of this. So that's too long. Keep looking. Oh, bingo. In the tiny pieces. Okay, so now we're looking here. And the best way to do that is to make room. Put these guys in here. There you go. Got everybody in front of here. Awesome. One of those, two of those, one of those, and not you. Cool. This will squeeze. Okay, so here we start with this guy. Okay. Awesome. And that should fit right in there. Perfect. See, I don't know why they didn't have you build this from the corner, because it would have been a lot easier. But there's probably some reason. I'm just used to putting bricks right next to other bricks instead of having to count dots to see if you've got it right. So there's that. Another cityscape happening here. Okay, one big flat white piece. Here. One of these squares with a dot. Dark gray. Let's look at here. Yeah, this here. One. And two triangle, light gray triangles with a dot. Everybody get your ASMR in. Okay. So one in this corner facing this way. Oh my gosh. Looks like there's one dot and then it's going this way. Perplexing. Ugh, these triangle pieces are hard on the thumbs. Okay, so then this guy goes here. And these two, oh my goodness. One here and one here. Circle. And then this goes against here. That triangle missing. Cool. And you right up against here. Okay. rooftop vents or something. There's one and two little brown triangles. Yes, that and that. Awesome. All right. I wonder if I can. Oh yeah, here's the docks. Supposed to be a stat dock as to like who's watching, but I don't see that. Okay. There we go. I have the chat room up, but not the statistics. That's kind of confusing. All right, so, wow, this is very perplexing, but okay. So, one of these guys at an angle. Starting here, this guy, and then is the flat edge against here? Looks like it. Okay, and then this dot here has a lost it there, here. Okay, and then I think the flat edge goes out. So there's that. Okay, and there's one row here. Then there's one dot. And then the flat edge going this way. And then in front of this one dot, this going this way. Okay. Oh, my nails are a little too long to be doing this nonsense. Okay. There we go. Skip one. Skip one. And one and there. Looking like a cityscape to me. Maybe little buildings. I don't know what, plazas perhaps, roads, something like that. Awesome. Okay. Little dots would be in here. 3 of those. 2. And 3. There's 3 of those. And a gray triangle with 2 dots here. Yes. Okay, so you start with, and what do these look like? Lines going diagonally, horizontally, and lines going vertically. So with the vertical lines, you put one of these dots here, and this looks like a little building. So perfect. Ooh. There you go. This looks like a little building in itself. A little tiny building. And do I do that to both of them? With the horizontal stripes. And then you put it in there, but it's at an angle. I don't know if that's right. Okay, so we'll start with this. This one goes here. Oh, I see. This one goes opposite that, and this goes on top, but this is definitely at a strange angle, so let me push that in and keep it at a weird angle, and then it goes here. So you've made a little tiny building, which I think is pretty cool looking. Awesome. Oops! I have another dot. Where's that go? At the, wait. Oh, at the end of here, but on top of here. Okay. The end of the white one. Ugh, it's so hard to, I'm going to try to turn it. Ah, there we go. Just a little bit. Obsessive compulsive. That one being cantered is a little odd, but and it's not exactly what it is in the picture, so I'm going to make it so. There we go. I want it to be exact because you never know what it attaches to it, and it has to be at that angle, right? All right. Oh my goodness. So far having a successful time. I may text my friends. Not important. Mostly I just need to get, I'm filming this for my YouTube channel. So I think anybody who wants to come and watch me do stuff live is more than welcome, but I don't know, maybe everyone's busy on a Sunday afternoon. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh, excuse me. Now where is it? Well, if I don't touch it for a few minutes, maybe it'll work. The taskbar went over. Oh, I know what I could do. I could do this, and then I'll be able to see it. Yeah, I'm derm. Yeah, I'm derm. Yeah, I've been on for about an hour. And let's see if there's a good to all these buildings. Oh no, I looked ahead. Spoilers! Okay, so less cat hair. Okay. 2 of these. Two gray ones. One. No, that's not it. 2 light gray ones here. And 2 dark gray ones. And 2. And 2 dark gray corners. Oh, that's not it. They're so hard to grab. There's one. Here's another. Ah. to calculate based on where everybody is. So we're going to start here with a light gray one. And then that merges with a dark gray one going this way. And that ends with a triangle corner. Okay. Then right behind, up against this is a white one, and then nested is a gray one. That goes there, yes. So then we have this corner, like here. Hang on. Yes, no. Yes. Yes, no, yes. And then, yes. Uh-oh. Oh, I see it. It's down here with this pyramid and facing this way. Okay, so press these down because I know I didn't get this white one all the way down. Oh boy. So, like I said, in anticipation for Kaiju number 8, I'm going to be rereading the books, and then we can talk a little more about them. I'm afraid it's going to be pretty spoilery, I think. I mean, how could it not? I'm just going to talk. They're available, you know, they're out in the world, so it's really kind of hard. It's kind of like when they made the Lord of the Rings books, and somebody was like, well, I hope Pippin doesn't die, or whatever. Somebody, I was like, I'm sorry, what? This book is 70 years old. Well, is it technically a spoiler if you say what happened? How long does a movie have to be out before it's not a spoiler? I mean, I can't imagine that all I ever think about is like the movie Psycho, Alfred Hitchcock. They made a big deal about who was the killer. It was a big secret. You shouldn't tell anybody. But I, like most humans, already knew because you couldn't not spoil it. Is this one? I think that's that one. Two of these. Where are the... Oh, here. Here's this light gray one and a light gray one of these. Okay, cool. So, one of those, one of those, one of these, 4 of these, and 2 of these. Okay. How could you not know who did it at this point? Is it a spoiler? Who doesn't know who did it? Wow, I don't know how I'm supposed to figure this out. I'm going to start with this pyramid here because one of these goes this way. Yes. Yes, no, yes. Then one of these goes like this. Yes. Then the triangle goes here. Wait. Does it go? Yes. Do these go in there? Yes. Then this goes. No. This goes like this. Okay. Yes, that's correct. And then this one, no, the curved one comes off of here, correct? And the triangle is, no, that's not right. No, that doesn't look right. Because I don't have it turned right. It goes like this. Yes. Yes. All yeses. So I'm just going to press these down. Oof. Well, I don't know about you guys. I'm getting a little tired. I had a lot of social engagement this afternoon playing the Pathfinder game. Abomination Vaults, it's called. And I really would like to do, thinking that my Sunday Twitch would be Godzilla, and maybe I do something else with my other Legos and my Pathfinder stuff on like a Wednesday during the day. This looks pretty good. Excellent. Oh my goodness. Starting to get teeny tiny little things. I don't know how much more I want to do. Getting pretty tired, guys, and I think I've been working on this for about 45 minutes, so I'm going to do one more section, number 14, and I'm going to end here. We'll see how that goes. Had a fun time talking about Kaiju number 8. Looking forward to the second season. Oh my god, my sinus is killing me. Darn, I broke a nail. Oh, that's not good. No. It's another one of those pointy pyramids. Is it a pointy pyramid or is it just a regular triangle? No, pointy pyramid. Oh, here it is. Pointy pyramid. Okay. And 6 of these frustrating little slopey pieces. 4, 5, a 6. Okay. All right. Oh God, I can't breathe. What is going on? Probably the cats. I'm gonna blame the cats. Okay, first I need to turn this so that is oriented correctly. So here is a triangle piece pointed this way. And then this thing, like this. Then, oh my goodness, another triangle piece at the edge of this. I'm going to break a nail. Oh God. This weird pyramid piece with its back facing out. And that way and that way. Okay. You have this with building here, and there's another triangle in this corner facing this way. And, oh, okay, right in the corner here, facing in. How obnoxious. I need something because I'm going to break a nail. I do not want to break a nail. All right. Again. Oh, no. I think that's good. That's looking pretty good. I love these. The implication that these are little buildings. This is a slightly more medium-sized building, and then we're going to have bigger towers, I'm suspecting. Oh, let's put some trees in. You know what? Let's put some trees in. So we got the dark green with the kind of flower tops. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, what the heck? 1 green one with an empty top? Okay, regular green one. And 10 buttons. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, I'll put those buttons in later. Let's see. We'll start with 2 buttons stacked on top of each other. Okay, that's one thing. Oops. And the green with a button on top times 2. Green with a button on top. I mean, that's a tree. That's about as much of a tree as you can possibly get in this life. And what's going on over here? Okay, starting in this corner, I'm going to turn it around. I'm going to get to go backwards, but basically button, green, dark green, button, 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 and that light green, button, and this light green one. That's clearly a row of trees. Awesome. Man, this is perplexing. Let's see. So we'll start with turning it to the direction that it's supposed to be. So I'm building in this corner. Probably should have counted the buttons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, they're together. No. 9, 10. Okay. So, starting with this corner, a button. Next to that, a dark green. Behind that, a button darker green. Okay. And in this corner, the other button dark green. Next to that, the stacked 2 buttons. A single button. Really hard to get that in there. A dark green wait. A dark green here. And a single button here. Okay, I don't know, I didn't get those in there. I know I didn't get those goes in there. This one's just sitting on top. There. And that one was tight. Cool. All right. Did I miscount? So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, sorry. I counted too many there because this was a double green button. So yeah, so lesson learned. I should have pulled that out earlier. But I like this little collection of buildings here with some trees. Nice. That is really nice. And I think that's where I'm going to end. Because it's getting late. I'm a bit tired. I don't want to make these videos too super long. Looks like we're going to be building some more buildings. We're using yellow bricks, these pale yellow ones here. And then we got these interesting pale green ones. We're going to stack them up and make some buildings. Cool. And I'm going to put this Panlos brick thing here so I know where I'm at. And this is the beginnings of our Kong set. So you could see that this is the cluster of trees I did. You've got these buildings back here, kind of hard to see. There's going to be some other buildings here between these white pieces. And this is the base for a larger tower that appears to be on fire. Yes, appears to be on fire. Excellent. I mean, yeah, terrible, but also excellent. All right. Well, everybody, I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for following me on Twitch. Come and join me on Sunday nights at 6 p.m. Central Time, which I guess is 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Anyway, Dark Ephemera. Follow me on Twitch, and then you get a notification. It's really very easy. So thank you for following my YouTubes and liking the YouTubes if you like them. And thank you for watching. This is Dark Ephemera saying thank you very much, everybody, and happy Halloween, all right? Bye.